Happy morning, children. I welcome you all for the online information technology class. I am indeed very happy to meet you all through this platform. Before we move on to our lesson, let's begin our class by doing a couple of exercises. Stand straight. Stretch your hands. Let your palms face the sky. Stand on your toes as I count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, children. Repeat this as and when you are sitting in front of the gadgets. Let's move on to our next exercise. This exercise keeps your eyes safe. Sit straight. Do not move your head. Slowly move your eyeballs to the right, to the left, up and down. We now start off with our lesson. This slide displays a lot of bags. Whenever we go to shop, we carry jute bag. When we go to school, we carry school bag. The lunch bag what you carry is different. Depending upon our purpose, we keep changing the bags, isn't it, children? The same way, depending on the type of work you do, the computer category also changes. Yes, children, our first lesson is on categories of computers and categories of languages. The categories of computer depends on four important factors, namely size, speed, storage capacity and cost. I repeat, the categories of computer depends on four important factors, namely size, speed, storage capacity and cost. To keep in our mind, we abbreviate this as S3C, where the first S stands for size, second S stands for speed, third S stands for storage capacity and C stands for cost. The types of computers are broadly classified into four categories: microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer and supercomputers. I repeat, the types of computers are broadly classified into four categories: microcomputer, mini computer, mainframe computer and supercomputer. To keep in our mind, we abbreviate this as M3S, where the first M stands for microcomputer, second M stands for mini computer, third M stands for mainframe computer and S stands for supercomputer. The microcomputer are otherwise called as personal computers. They are very small in size. They are less expensive. They are used in shops, homes, schools and offices. Examples of microcomputers are IBM PC. Desktop computer. A desktop computer is a personal computer designed for regular use. It is generally fixed on a location on or near a disk. It has a monitor, keyboard and a mouse. Laptop computer. They are portable personal computers powered by a battery or an AC card plugged into an electrical outlet. A tablet. A tablet is a portable computer that uses a touch screen as its primary input device. Handheld computer. It can be used to store data conveniently and can be stored in a pocket and used while you are holding it. They are called as personal digital assistant or PDA. Palm top computer. It is a small computer which fits in the palm. It uses a pen rather than a keyboard. They can be used as phone books and calendar. Embedded devices. It is an integral component which is a combination of hardware and software for specific purpose. Example, one touch machine which is used for checking sugar level in the human body. The other best example for embedded device is GPS. The mini computers are bigger than microcomputers. Their processing speed is very high and they are costlier. There can be 4 to 200 users working at the same time. They are used in banks, universities, etc. Examples of mini computers are PD8. Some more examples of mini computers are Microvax 3100, HP 2100. The next category of computers which we are going to see is mainframe computer. Mainframe computers are very powerful. They are big in size, they have high speed and they have high memory capacity. More than 100 users can work at a single time. It uses networked environment. Banks, scientific labs, airways and railways use mainframe computers. The best examples of mainframe computers are IBM 704, IBM Z series and System Z9 series. The mainframe computers are used primarily for large organizations for critical application, bulk data processing, enterprise resource planning and transaction processing. Supercomputer is a computer with a high level of performance as compared to a general purpose computer. Their performance is commonly measured in floating point operation per second. They are very powerful, they run with high processing speed. They are generally used in weather forecasting, space research, satellite control, molecular modeling, climate research, oil and gas exploration. Examples of supercomputer are Cray, Taihu 2, Sunway Taihu, Param. Cray. Cray is an American supercomputer which is used for data storage and analytics. Taihu 2. Taihu 2 is a metaflop supercomputer located in the National Supercomputer Center on China. This was developed by 1300 scientists and engineers. Sunway Taihu Lite. This is also a Chinese supercomputer. The name is translated as Divine Power, the Light of Taihu Lake. Param. Param is a supercomputer designed from India. It is designed by Center for Development of Advanced Computing, Pune. The latest mission in this series is Param Brahma. The word Param means supreme in Sanskrit. Children, to explore more on the topics, kindly Google the given links. We'll meet again in the next class with categories of languages. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.